Welcome to our wedding planning adventure. If you're here, you're probably in the midst of planning your own wedding or helping someone close to you. Either way, you're in the right place. And let me tell you, planning this wedding with my fiancé has been wild, absolutely wild. We've had our ups and downs, moments of pure joy, and times when we just wanted to pull our hair out. But through it all, we've learned so much. We're learning so much, like, did you know there's this whole world of vendor contracts and deadlines and stuff? It's crazy. From choosing the right caterer to finding the perfect photographer, every decision feels monumental. And the paperwork, oh my goodness, the paperwork. It's like a full-time job. So, to help all you other couples out there about to embark on this insane journey, we've compiled the top 10 tips for confirming your wedding vendor details. These tips are going to save you time, money, and a whole lot of stress. Trust me, we've been there. Trust me, you do not want to mess this up. Missing a deadline or misunderstanding a contract can lead to major headaches down the line. We've had our fair share of close calls, and we want to make sure you avoid those pitfalls. We're talking about your big day, the day you've been dreaming about since you were a kid. This is the day when all your dreams come true, and you want everything to be perfect. From the flowers to the music, every detail matters. So buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get into it. We're going to walk you through everything you need to know to make sure your wedding day goes off without a hitch. Whether you're just starting out or you're in the final stages of planning, these tips are going to be invaluable. So grab a notebook, take some notes, and let's make your wedding day the best day of your life. Okay, first things first, and this is huge, get everything in writing. Like seriously, everything. Whether it's the venue, the caterer, the photographer, or even the florist, make sure every single detail is documented. This isn't just about the big stuff, but also the small details that can easily be overlooked. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where you thought you agreed on something with a vendor, but they have something totally different in their notes. Imagine thinking you booked a specific type of flower arrangement, only to find out on the big day that the florist had something else in mind. Or worse, realizing that the caterer misunderstood your menu preferences. That's a recipe for disaster, my friends. Miscommunications can lead to unnecessary stress, arguments, and even additional costs. It's not just about avoiding mistakes, but also about ensuring that your vision for the day is perfectly executed. Emails, contracts, even a text message, just get it documented. If a vendor promises something verbally, follow up with an email to confirm the details. This way, you have a written record that you can refer back to if there are any discrepancies. It's all about covering your bases and making sure everyone is on the same page. It'll save you so much stress later on, believe me. When everything is clearly laid out in writing, you can relax and enjoy the planning process, knowing that there won't be any last-minute surprises. Plus, having everything documented makes it easier to keep track of your budget and ensure that you're not overspending. I'm talking from experience here. As someone who has seen both the smooth and the chaotic sides of wedding planning, I can't stress enough how important it is to get everything in writing. It might seem like a hassle at first, but trust me, it's worth it in the long run. So take the time to document every detail and you'll thank yourself later. All right, tip number 2, regular check-ins. Don't be afraid to be that couple that's on top of things. Schedule calls or meetings with your vendors, just to touch base and make sure everyone's on the same page. It doesn't have to be anything formal, just a quick, hey, how's it going? We're still good on the flowers, right? Boom, peace of mind. This one seems obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people forget to double-check their vendor's availability. Imagine booking your dream photographer a year in advance only to find out they're already booked for your wedding date. Nightmare fuel. So yeah, make sure you confirm, and I mean really confirm, that your vendors are free on your big day. Chapter 4, backup plans are key. Okay, so life happens, right? Things go wrong, especially on a day as important as your wedding. That's why it's crucial to discuss backup plans with your vendors. What happens if it rains? What if the DJ gets sick? Having these conversations beforehand will save you a major headache if disaster strikes. Chapter 5. Read the fine print. Contracts, contracts, contracts. I know they're boring, but you have to read them carefully. Like, really carefully. Don't just skim through and sign on the dotted line. Make sure you understand every single clause and don't be afraid to ask questions if something's unclear. This is your wedding, people. Don't be afraid to be a little extra. Chapter 6. Arrival times are crucial. Timing is everything on your wedding day, so make sure all your vendors know exactly when and where they need to be. Provide them with a detailed timeline and confirm their arrival times a few days before the wedding. You don't want anyone showing up late and throwing off the entire schedule. Let's talk about money, baby. Make sure you're crystal clear on payment schedules and methods with all your vendors. When are deposits due? What forms of payment do they accept? Get all these details ironed out beforehand to avoid any awkward or stressful situations on your wedding day. Chapter 8. Setup and teardown time. This one's important for planning your wedding day timeline. Ask your vendors how much time they need for setup and teardown. You don't want your photographer arriving while the florist is still setting up centerpieces, right? Coordinate these logistics in advance for a smooth and stress-free day. Chapter 9. Contact info is king. Emergencies happen, people. Make sure you have a master list of all your vendor contact information readily available. That way, if there's a last-minute question or issue, you can get in touch with the right person immediately. Trust me, this will be a lifesaver. Chapter 10. Final guest count. Last but not least, make sure your caterer and any other relevant vendors have the final guest count well in advance. This will allow them to adjust their plans accordingly and ensure that there's enough food, drinks, and seating for everyone. You don't want any hangry guests on your big day. And there you have it, our top 10 tips for confirming your wedding vendor details. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared when it comes to your big day. Remember, communication is key, so stay organized, stay in touch with your vendors, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Most importantly, have fun and enjoy the process. It's your wedding after all. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more wedding planning tips and tricks. Peace out. Planning a wedding can be overwhelming, but with the right approach, it can also be one of the most enjoyable experiences of your life. From choosing the perfect venue to finalizing the guest list, every detail matters. Take the time to savor each moment, whether it's tasting your wedding cake or selecting the menu. These are the memories you'll cherish forever. And don't forget about the attire. Finding the perfect dress and suit is a journey in itself. Make sure to schedule fittings and alterations well in advance to avoid any last-minute stress. Practice your first dance together. It's a special moment that you'll share with your guests, and it deserves some preparation. Plus, it's a great way to bond and have fun together. Sending out invitations is another crucial step. Make sure to double-check the guest list and addresses to ensure everyone you want to be there receives an invite. Budgeting is key. Keep track of your expenses and make sure to allocate funds for each aspect of the wedding. It's easy to get carried away, but staying within your budget will help you avoid unnecessary stress. Your wedding photos will be a lasting memory of your special day. Meet with your photographer to discuss your vision and make sure they understand your style and preferences. Music sets the tone for your wedding. Whether you choose a DJ or a live band, make sure to discuss your playlist and any special songs you want to be played. Creating a wedding day timeline is essential. Plan out the schedule for the day, from getting ready in the morning to the final dance at night. This will help ensure everything runs smoothly. And finally, don't forget to thank your guests. Whether it's through a heartfelt speech or a personalized thank you note, showing your appreciation will mean a lot to those who came to celebrate with you. After the wedding, take the time to look back on the memories you've created. Your wedding day is just the beginning of a beautiful journey together. So, here's to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding, and may your future be filled with joy and love. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more wedding planning tips and tricks.